Welcome again to the Teachers Training for New Software number 2. My name is still Wolfgang Eifert, and find that you are now looking for the second trainings video. You remember we stopped with Mr. Tester when we filled in all his necessary personal data, and I hope you have done so also in the meantime. And now we are here again. We use your username, in our case Mr. Tester, and the new chosen password, and we click on Einloggen. Okay, the same procedure as the last time. We click on Kursverwaltung, but not on Trainerverwaltung, but on Kursübersicht. And as you can see, here we have the first course for Mr. Tester. In a short overview, you have the course number, you have the name of the course, you have the company called test. Usually also you can see the level, and the start of the course is the 3rd of January 2016. The planned end is the 12th of December this year, and the course is always on Mondays from 10 to 11:30. And we have an order of 100 units booked. And obviously Mr. Tester already did 2 units, as you can see, and the rest is 98. So miscounting or something like that could not happen any longer. This, I think, it makes you happy as well as us. And the trainer is Karl Tester. Sometimes there is a special Kursbetreuer, someone who is responsible for that special course. Could be Mrs. McLaren, Mrs. Petrie, Mrs. Eifert, Mr. Povin, Mr. Eifert, whoever. And you see the status of the course. It's a running course. It could also be a planned course, but here in this case we have a running course, and you have actually 2 participants. TN aktuell 2. Okay. Yes, very important now. You have a lot of documents. You click on this Dokumenten download, and here you can see all the internal documents we already produced for Mr. Tester. Very important, the Trainingsorder, Trainingsauftrag für Karl Tester. As you can see, it's the text you already know. It's in according to our contract and other procedures which are necessary for each course. It's called Testfirma. You see the course again, the start, the booked units, you see your rate, you see the days. It's obviously in room number 23, and if there is a special address, then you can read it here, right off Ort, with all necessary information like contact person, telephone numbers, where you have to be at which time, and whom you have to contact. Yes, I think this form is well known. Okay. Let's close this document. The next one is the participants list, Teilnehmerliste. This is a list which has only one sense. This is a list for you, and the list shows you especially the material you may have to use. This is Materialien. Here we will name the book or other material or whatever kind of information you need for that. Again, the course, the start, your name, the days, and you see it's Paul Kuhns and Clara Müller. We don't have a telephone number, but their email addresses. Yes, this is really only for the trainer. We can close that. And now we have the already well-known feedbacks for the participants. a little bit larger file. Okay, here we are. Feedback for participants. Here it's Paul Kunz, and below that you also have the form for the second student. But the rest is quite the same as you already know. Here is for Clara Müller and teachers' recommendations and so on. But filled out, I will show that later to you. You also can upload such a document after having filled in all the information for us, and so no, it's not necessary any longer to send something. Okay, now we come to the participation, and here you see we have a participation list with the users, Paul Kunz and Clara Müller, and okay, there was one class on the 4th of January, and Mr. Kunz was there, so 400%. Mrs. Müller was absent, so 0%. The rest is very easy, and how to produce such a list you will see in the next video. Okay. You also can always see how many units you have left. On the top right, you have 100 units booked and 98 left, and your name as the trainer. You can print it out if someone needs it and if you need it, but normally it's enough to store it here, and we know that you were there. It's like the timer was before. Okay, now we have here the possibility in a document upload. As you can see, Dokument hochladen, this is an upload possibility. For example, for the feedbacks at the end of the course, you filled in all your information, scan it, and then upload it. It's not necessary to fax it, to send it by normal post, or to send it as an attachment to an email. We can see it here. You can just upload it. You also can upload all necessary information for such a course. For example, if you will get a continuation for this course afterwards, then you have the possibility to have a second look on here, perhaps with some notes you made, and this is really a free possibility to store information about that course, information which is necessary and important for you, or necessary and important for the school or for the student. We also can upload several documents for you, teaching material and so on, so no longer the necessity to do it in another way. Yes, we are back to the overview, and we can see that you can select later on for courses for a certain order number, and also for the status of the courses if you are looking for finished courses, of running courses, of planned courses, and so on. And I think this is a very easy way and how to put in the participation each time. This is part of video number 3. Very important, because you can send us these information and we can accept it, and then we are just before your invoice, which is then a very, very easy result of this. Take care, look through, click on all these things. You can also have a look on each participant. You see on the right these icons for people. So it's not only that that you see the video now after having seen that, and you should have a look to your special courses. You all have running courses, and yes, then I think you should also see what other possibilities the software offers to you. Yes, that's all for today, and thank you very much for having seen the video number 2 now, and I hope you are now really expecting and for video number 3 how to do the next step. Thank you very much for your attention today. Bye bye.